Okay, let me go ahead and get started. My name is Demetria C. Watts. My name is Sade Lady McDugald, and I'm a visionary strategist. Thank you for sharing. And what I do is I help startup entrepreneurs manifest their God-given visions of success. Okay, and when I say, and I do that through business development, so I help you set up systems, policies, and procedures to get your business tailored for success. A house built on sand cannot stand. I help you with your branding, your marketing, helping you launch it to the marketplace. Okay, so what we're going to be talking about today is the 3 ways to increase your revenues. Hello, OG Fat Pat. Thank you for joining. I've seen you on other scopes. It's a pleasure that you're on here. Thank you. Okay, so the first announcement I have before we get into the content is, if you have not done so already, yes, absolutely. If you have not done so already, please register for my very first free Christian-based teleconference. It takes place next Monday through next Friday. I have lined up 5 amazing, successful experts who are also Christians and entrepreneurs. They're going to be speaking on things of purpose, profits, mindset, financial management, sowing and reaping seasons. Okay. 13 people in the room. That's a blessing. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. You guys ready? So the very first tip, let me get my notes because I don't want to miss anything. The very first tip and how to increase your revenues is, there's only really 4, and I'll have the bonus at the 4th one. There's only really 4 ways to truly increase your revenue in business. So the first way is to increase your number of customers. Okay, so how do you increase your number of customers? You increase your number of customers by increasing your marketing efforts. Okay, what are you doing? If you don't have a lot of customers, then you have a marketing problem. And how do you increase your marketing problem? Well, if you are for a lot of us people that have internet-based businesses where we're trying to reach the masses more so than brick and mortar, you want to be able to build your email list. You want to increase your online marketing. So how can you do that? Okay, you need to create a checklist, create something of value that you can give for free for potential customers to usher in more customers. Okay, you have to increase your marketing efforts. You need to go out into the community. And don't just rely on internet, because you want to become a star in your own neighborhood, in your own city, really, before you branch out to the nation. And I say that because if you master your customer service, if you master your distribution, if you master all the things you need to master with your local community, then you can take that model and reach out into the nation. Okay, we have to start somewhere. Business has foundations, it has levels. Okay, so that's what you want to do. Increase your marketing efforts. So that's through internet marketing. Absolutely. That's through internet marketing. That's through grassroots marketing, going out into the community. Okay. Doing different events, doing sponsorships. When people have events, give them a call saying, hey, I would like to put my business card or a sample of my product into your swag bag, or I would like to speak at your event just on my product and I'll pay a fee. So definitely increase your marketing efforts. If you are a brick and mortar store, run some commercials on some local news channels. Okay. All right. So that's one way. That's how you can increase customers or the potential of customers, because as I discussed, there are 4 levels to customers. There's your strangers, there's leads, there's prospects, and then there is the actual people that pay you. That's the actual customer. Okay. And I had covered that in the scope a few days ago, so I'm definitely not going to go back over that because that can get really detailed. That's a whole nother scope, y'all. Okay. So the second way that you can increase is to increase your pricing. Increase your pricing. We all want to increase our pricing, but when you increase your pricing, yes, that will increase your revenues. But when you increase your price, you want to also make sure that you want to increase the value. Increase the value that you want. Praise God. This is the most people I've ever had on the scope. 36. This is such a blessing. I thank you all for being here. Bless you. Thank you so much. I'm very happy inside. Thank you. So, so when you increase your prices, make sure that you are increasing the value that you give as well to your business. Up level yourself. This is a time when you increase your prices where you might want to up level your branding. If you're branding, far as your coloring, your pictures of your products, pictures of you. This is the time when you want to really rev up to put into your customer's mind that, hey, this additional price is good. This additional price, I'm okay with that because he or she is up leveling their game. They're giving me more value. Okay. So, and then there's a thing where you have to test your market on your pricing. There's a thing that we use called price elasticity. So say if your product is $99, $97 or whatever have you, how much you have to measure this. So say if you raise it up just a few dollars, maybe to $115. And if you still maintain the same velocity, the same amount of sales, the same amount of customers, then your customer base is what we call price elastic. They are not that sensitive to price changes, okay? And then price elasticity has greater levels. But if you go from 99 to 200 and you see a drop, then yes, they are elastic, but their elasticity is not that great. Okay, you guys get that? Hello, Portia Consults. Thank you for joining. Then we have price inelasticity. So people that are price inelastic, that's when you go from like 99 to, let's say, what we said, like 115, 120, and you see a decrease in value, you see a decrease in sales and decrease in revenue. That means that those people are price inelastic. Okay, so raising your prices can be a great blessing for your revenues, okay? But also you have to test your market to see if your customers are price elastic or price inelastic. That is very important. How long do you test the market to find out? Okay, well, you will have to look at your previous sales data. So you have to keep track of your previous sales data. And that way you can track the trends of your customers. Okay, so if you see that your customers are usually purchasing from you every week or once a month or whatever have you, and then that slows down, that shows that they are being priced, that they're priced inelastic. It goes by how often you get your repeat customers. So you have to be collecting data, keeping records of your sales, keeping records of your customers in order to test the price inelasticity and to judge how long, you should run your tests. Okay, I hope that answers your question. Then you have folks who won't pay for nothing, no matter how much it is. Exactly. But guess what? Those are not your target customer. You know it. Sharon, the marketing guru, time to upgrade. You already know. If they are not willing to pay anything, then they are not your target customer. Exactly. Bye. You're just not for me. You're just not for me. All right. So that covers price. So the third way is you can increase the average transaction amount. And the way that you can increase the average transaction amount per customer is by offering an upsell. Okay, offering a complimentary product that will get you more revenues per customer per sale. Okay, so and this is a word to the wise. For the upsell, you don't want it to be something that is so expensive that it has a significant decrease on your revenue amount, on your profit amount, because we know profit is revenue minus cost. That's profit. Revenue is the raw number of sales of money that you bring in from the sale, but then there's the profit. The profit is really the bottom line. So with your upsell product, don't make it so expensive. Don't make it so expensive. Like, for instance, if you sell jewelry, perhaps have like a little packet where they can maintain the jewelry, maybe a cleaning cloth and maybe some type of a solution or something like that. Make it your upsell item very inexpensive. Okay, so put together an upsell package and sell it to them. Just like when you go to McDonald's, they say, "Oh, you're getting a burger. Would you like fries with that?" Come on, we have real life applications of upsells. Okay. So that's that. And then, so that's number 3. So the bonus, let me see some hearts. Y'all, I need to get to this 100,000, y'all. Please give me some hearts if you find what I'm saying valuable, if this is benefiting you. Thank you for the purple hearts. I appreciate you. A cookie. Exactly. And then McDonald's also will say, this cookie too, they have the cookies right next to the register, right there, right in your face. Okay, that's McDonald's upsell products. Okay, their main entree is the burger, but their everything else is the upsell products, the fries, the drink, the cookies, the apple pie. That's all upsell products. So excuse me. Okay, all right, now for the bonus. The bonus is the frequency and the amount of transactions per customer. So we will go back to our example. Say your customer, you notice that your customers are purchasing from you every week or every month or every 6 months or whatever have you. What you want to do is shorten that amount of time. Instead of every 6 months, we wanted to get it to every 3 months or every month. Instead of every once a month, we wanted to get down to 4 times a month. So, excuse me. So how can we do that? How can we increase the amount of times that our customer purchases from us in a certain amount of time? Well, you can offer bomb customer service. I mean, go out of your way. Go out of your way for your customer. Okay, that's one way that you can do it. You can also do it by just going over my notes because I don't want to miss anything. You can also, one suggestion that I have is loyalty cards. Hello, Mayhem Beauty. Thank you for joining. Another thing I suggest is loyalty cards. So on the back, so we all have business cards, right? We all say business cards, business cards, business cards. My issue with people with business cards is they're just cards. I mean, are they bringing you any leads? Are they bringing you in any money? You know, you have to entice people to want to call you back. Besides the conversation that you give them, your business cards should entice people to do business with you. So one thing I suggest is on the back of your business card, when you talk to customers, create a loyalty program. Create a loyalty program where you say, okay, on the 4th time, and give an expiration date on it. So say if you purchase from me 4 times, within this time period, I'll give you a free gift, or I'll give you something, or I'll give you a large discount, a deep discount. Okay. So have a customer loyalty program. Another way is you can have, to reach out to your customers, you know, like say for instance, if you sell lotions and you know that the lotion is going on average, you might get, you know, a certain amount, every month, a person might have to replenish. Call them before that month is up. And say, hey, I know you're getting low. I'm running a special. I have two for this price or whatever have you. Be in communication with your customers. This also comes into play when you have an email list. Start building your email list, because then you can shorten that time frame by letting them know of different sales, different promotions that you are having. Okay, so just a quick recap. There are 4 ways to increase your revenues. The first one is to increase your number of customers. The second one is to raise your prices. The third one is the increase the average amount per sale. So that's offering something like an upsell. And the fourth one is to shorten the amount of time that your customers purchase from you. Okay, so we covered those 4. All right, so again, I want to remind you, if you have not registered for my Kingdom Visionaries Ignite free teleconference, please do so. The link is in my bio. I have lined up 5 amazing Christian speakers. It's going to bless your life. Okay, and